Hello, it's Duncan Nisbet, the Let's Test reporter, with Henke today. How are you doing, Henke? You all right?
Hey, thanks. I'm very good, thank you. And how are you?
Very good indeed. So I should imagine you're getting a bit busy now.
Yes, it's getting in that time of the year where the conference is creeping up scarily fast, and now is the time when things are going to happen. So yeah, lots of getting the word out there, getting people to sign up, having all communication, finalizing details with the venue, with the speakers, getting the material printed, and everything is going to happen now, basically.
the final push.
Yes.
Brilliant.
But it's fun.
Yeah, I bet it is. I say you've been going 5 years now. That's immense.
Time is flying. Yeah, it doesn't feel like 5 years, but yeah, it really is, and it's going to be a great celebration this year.
Yeah, I said we're going to get onto this year's one because the program looks very exciting, but we'll talk about that in a bit. But just want to talk about so over the past 5 years, has Let's Test changed at all for you as an organizer? Has it got easier? Because the events know you, they know the setup, they know the people.
Yeah, it has definitely gotten a bit smoother in some ways. As you say, the venue is superb. They are so helpful. Now when we arranging a conference, they know what we want and how we want it, and they just set it up. Also, there are so many people of the speakers and attendants who has been coming year after year, so they also know everything on. So they're not coming to us everything something goes wrong. They just fix it themselves, which is great. So just the whole community and the people there, they are such a support and making life easy for us. On the other hand, we try to reinvent ourselves. We try to do things differently from year to year. So we're trying to push our boundaries to make it hard for ourselves also. Shouldn't be too easy, right? So we want to experiment, and that's always a bit scary as well, because you never know how it's gonna turn out, or if it's gonna be well received or work at all, these kind of things. So there is always a bit of tension and a bit of element of surprise there.
Well, I guess you're leaving yourself open to those opportunities, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. But I also think that the Let's Test is a scene where we can do these kind of things, because again, with the people, if it doesn't pan out exactly the way we thought, everyone is gonna just adapt and adjust to it and be happy anyway and make the best out of it. So I think we are in an environment where everyone kind of enjoys these kind of things and makes the best out of it and really takes the opportunity and sees the challenge of it.
Yeah, I agree. The people go there and they don't mind getting stuck in, do they? They don't just sit back and wait for things to come to them. They're like, right, okay, I'm here, let's do it. And it's just 3 days of just everyone getting involved.
And everyone is very, very helpful. If there is someone who needs support in one workshop, there is always someone volunteering to helping out on these kind of things. You come up with things on the fly, and that's just amazing to see.
Yeah, it's really good. Cool. So high points. Give us some of your high points over the past 5 years. What's tickled you the most?
It's to see how people get together who haven't known each other before, or who has just met over Twitter but never face to face, and just giving each other a big hug and sharing a beer and just dive into discussions immediately. Seeing how groups transforms and people working out and in and out from different groups, discussing. It's very open, and seeing the friendliness in our community and how strong relationships you can spend in a couple of days together, and you can have use of that and benefit from that for the rest of your life after being at Let's Test.
Oh, crikey. Yeah. Just the network that I've got from Let's Test is just phenomenal. It's great. And it's just the community we're in as well is just so helpful. They don't hold back. If you ask for help, you'll get it. And then it's just like, crikey, I've taken so much from the community. What can I do to put back? So yeah, I'm always looking for opportunities to put back. Yeah, cool. And do you want to talk about any challenges that you've had? Is there any kind of behind the scenes stories that you want to share with us?
Well, it's always the challenge of me procrastinating all the time. So figuring out that, oh, I should have ordered these things 2 weeks ago, but now I'm gonna squeeze it in instead and try to push it and make it people deliver a bit faster than expected, and all the ideas I forgot about that I want to realize now, and it's mostly my own fault actually. As I said, the setup, the routine of these is becoming quite easy. It's more of the way how we want to push ourselves and turned out quite well.
Yeah. So do you give Johan jitters, do you?
Sorry?
Henke, do you give Johan the jitters?
Yeah, I do.
Have you ordered the pens?
Exactly right. There is a reason why Johan doesn't have any hair on his top anymore.
Brilliant.
And I got still mine, yeah.
Yeah, that's it's hanging on in there.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's move on to the 2016 program then. So in case anyone hasn't looked at it, the day has been extended from quarter to 9. Yeah, from quarter to 9 in the morning till 2 o'clock in the morning, right? 3 o'clock in the morning. And
second day is 3 o'clock, yes.
So informally, that's been happening every year, right? But so now you're kind of like thinking, well, we could provide some extra sessions there. Is that the idea? Talk to us. How did the 2 o'clock in the morning finish and the 3 o'clock in the morning finish come about?
We wanted to do something else. We don't want, to my knowledge, I haven't seen any conference that has done this, pushing the schedule this far. It's a big experiment. Also, I wanted to get rid of the notion that everyone needs to attend everything, because now it's kind of impossible. Now we want to put every attendee in charge of their own development. And we want them to actually think what suits them best in learning. Do they want to learn early in the morning, late at night? Do they want a nap in the daytime? It's up to them to actually manage themselves and manage the learning. It's not to a schedule that is, oh, you learn 5 and 4, 8 and 4 in the daytime. It's up to them whenever they prefer to do it. We offer instead. And also there is another element to it. We get so many proposals that is amazing.
Oh,
and this year we also wanted to see new collaborations. So everyone that we actually accepted to the conference, we also asked them to collaborate, to come up with another session with someone they haven't worked with before. So now we got all the speakers starting to working together and coming up with new sessions. So of course we needed to expand the program because we wanted all this in it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's so exciting. I think there are so many things in this program that I wouldn't expect at a conference at all. There's so many new, very, very gutsy things in it.
Yeah, it's amazing. And you look at some of the pairings. So you've got South Africans pairing with Americans. You've got Swedish pairing with I can't find out, British, Dutch and British, Canadian British. It's phenomenal, isn't it? It's just so many different communities coming together to share and learn from the different ideas.
Indeed, your words is mine words. I think it's amazing that people all around the world coming for 3 days to Stockholm, Sweden, and being part of this, and are so eager to do it and put so much effort. Everyone who does the presentation, this is first time content. It's brand new. It's never been done before. Everyone puts so many hours into this, and they know what level we are expecting on the quality of this as well. So the work that is done before someone walks up and presents something is tremendous. I'm so impressed what people actually do to make something at the LetsTest conference.
Yeah,
it's a huge thank you and tip of my hat for this.
Yeah. If you think about it, if you were to go to a course to attend some of these kind of workshops that are being run, you'd pay like, well, 3 figures in UK, I guess, 4 figures in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Just to go and see it. So it's phenomenal, and you just got this wide choice, and everyone there is an expert in their own field. It's brilliant. So yeah, so going on to as well, I see you've got a lot of provision for the speakeasy guys as well. That's awesome. Well, how's that working out for you, the speakeasy program?
Thanks. I think I lost you there.
Did you? Are you there? Can you hear me, Henke? I can hear you.
Oh, you're still there, mate? Oh, you're back. Cool.
back with a vengeance.
You took a break there, right?
Yeah. So I did a crashing segue from the experts in the room, which you pay lots of money for, to the beginners, the speakeasy guys.
Yeah.
So how have you found that? How's the speakeasy program working out for you?
It works excellent. I have as high expectations on them as I have on everyone else, because I know they're getting mentored by the best people in the world. I don't expect any less quality from them. I think they will do just fine and fit into this program as well as anyone else. I'm very, very happy that the program in this community now that helps bringing out new people, because we really need it.
Yeah.
And the ones I seen and attended myself, I have been very impressed on their performance so far.
Yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity, isn't it? Speakeasy.
It is. It's such a great help that having experienced people helping you out because it is a big step for many people. It's a huge step to get up on stage and tell a story, and getting some support in this. It's very valuable.
Yeah, and it's good again. And LetsTest is a good place to kind of cut your teeth, right? Because it's a really welcoming crowd.
I believe so. It could be challenging questions, but it's always around actually the content of it, and it's about sharing stories and it's pushing ideas, but in a friendly, I think.
Yeah. And although the questions may be tough, they're coming from a good place, right? They're not sitting there trying to rip you apart. They're there to try and help you improve. They're kind of critical but constructive.
Exactly. And that's one part of LetsTest the setup also, is that everyone learns from each other. It's not only the speaker who tells his or her story, right? Everyone can contribute to this story and exchange ideas and just exploring different ways of doing things. All attendees, we want to have experience to just get a richer learning from it. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it's fantastic. Cool. Right. Okay. Is there any more you want to talk about 2016 program? Have you got any reservations? So you mentioned it's an experiment.
No reservations, but there will be a couple of surprises there that we haven't revealed yet. So it's a 5-year celebration, so of course we need some presents as well. So there will be a couple of surprises that I'm very excited about, and it's going to be a special conference for sure. Good. We're going to do some extra this year.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, exactly, right. Or just go bigger next year.
That's it, if it's possible. Yeah. Cool. And then so what else is LetsTest doing around the globe? What other events have you got going?
We have something in our pipeline. We haven't really announced it yet. There will be another South Africa conference this year.
Fantastic.
Dates will be coming soon, and we have a couple of other things up our sleeves that we haven't really finalized. But wait for it; it soon will come.
Yeah. Have you taken a kind of, not a back seat, but kind of calmed down on the Tasting LetsTest stuff? Because I think, was it last year and the year before, you just seem to be like all over the globe.
Well, with the tasting, we did tasting just the first time before in Australia, before we did the 3-day conference there.
Yeah.
We did a tasting before we did a 3-day conference in South Africa. We do tastings in the Belgium, Netherlands area as well. So we do them on, but it's also tasting to both food and people to taste LetsTest, but also for us to do new country, new region to see something where we could put on a real conference.
Yeah. Oh, so just like a
so it will go up and down from year to year how many we do.
Right. Cool. Okay. Cool. And is there anything else you'd like to tell us about? Anything you want to share?
Not really. It's just come to the conference. It's going to be excited. The program is amazing. You will have a good time. There will be a couple of free beers, so then you will have even better time.
That's an amazing food as well, right?
Great food. You can take a dip in the ocean if you want to cool down from all the heat. There is a sauna to warm up after the swim, and amazing, lovely people who welcome you. Even though you don't know anyone, you will know plenty after the 3 days. It's intense.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Fantastic. All right, thank you, Henke.
Thanks a lot, and thank you for doing this, Dunks.
No worries, it's absolutely my pleasure. So I'm going to try and catch Johan, and then I'll compare yours with his and see how different you are.
That will be interesting.
But cool. And I hope to catch up with you. Well, catch up with you before LetsTest, but otherwise we'll see you in May.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Catch you later. Bye-bye.